Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today is going to be the continuation of part 3, and yesterday I did not have enough time to record the whole thing, so I'm just going to explain that real quick. And the reasons why I was in a rush at the end was because I only have a 15-minute limit, so basically I can only make videos that are 15 minutes long, and I can't go past that range or else I won't be able to upload the video. So that's why I was in a hurry and I couldn't finish that, and I do apologize for that. But this is where we left off. We had this piece here and this piece here, and I'm gonna go over what we did in the last video. So basically we made these pieces, and here's these pieces that I was in a rush, and you guys can see how that was made. And that was basically put 2 studs away from the back there. Okay, just like that. And this is what we have so far. And then this piece that we also had, we can connect this piece that basically goes right here. So we're gonna place that right there. And then this tile just fell off. And this is a really annoying piece because it has a bunch of hanging parts on it, and it's just the most annoying thing. So that's why I just hate this part, and it was very difficult to show you guys. So we're just going to continue, and the piece we're going to need is this 2x2 piece and a jumper plate. We're going to place that right there, and then we're going to place this piece right in the back here, just like that. And I'm going to take this piece off here because it's getting really annoying, so don't get confused by that. Okay, and now we're going to get a 2x2 plate, place that right there, and a 2x4 plate, place that right there. And then we're going to need 3 of these jumper plates. We're going to place it right here, 1 stud away from there, the other one right here, and the other one right there. Okay, and now we're going to need a 2x2 piece, angled piece going downwards, just like this, and a 1x3 plate. We're going to need 2 of these, but that are opposite to each other, just like this. They're opposite to each other, and we're just going to place those right on the sides there, making that shape there. You guys can see there. Okay, and now we're going to need one of these hinge pieces here, and then we're going to need 2 of these headlight bricks, 1x1 headlight bricks with the studs on the sides. Trying to look for that piece. Here it is. We're going to need 2 of these, and then we're going to get the hinge piece that we had, and we're just going to place those just like this, just like that, with the studs facing upwards. Okay, and then we're going to need a 1x2 brick, place that right there, and then we're going to get a 1x2 Technic piece with a hole in the middle. This is the sights. And then we're going to make 2 of these, which will need a jumper plate and a cheese slope. Then we're going to put those like that. Then we're going to place these pieces just like this. And I'm sorry that I'm like explaining it really weird, but this is what we have here. Then we're going to get a 1x2 plate. We're going to place that right under there. And this is what we have. So now we're going to get this piece, and we're just going to place that right onto there. And this is a rear sight. You guys can see there. It does flip up. Okay. And this is what we have so far. So this is what I was planning to make in the last episode, or what was the goal. I'm just dropping it. But here it is. We just finished it here. Okay. And now this is going to be basically a part 6. And this is what we're going to be making for part 6, which has the front sight there, and this piece is just gonna connect onto there just like that. Okay, so let's get started. Okay guys, so I'm back, but I think I confused myself, I'm not sure. So this is what we made in part 1, this is what we made in part 2, and then this was basically part 3, and I think that I said that it was part 6 or 5. I'm really confused, I don't know what I said. But this is basically for part 4. This was part 3, but this video is basically part 3 and part 4 combined. So this is gonna be for part 4. So yeah, guys, like I said, let's get started. Okay, so the first piece we're going to need a 2x4 plate. We're gonna place that right there. Then we're going to need a 2x4 plate, or 2 of those. A 2x6 plate. Place that right there. Then a 2x4 plate. So just like that. Then we're going to need a 2x2 plate. I'm gonna place that right there. Then we're gonna need a 1x4 plate. Place that right on there. Then we're going to need a 2x2 piece, or 2x4 plate. 2 of these. I'm gonna place those right there. Then a 4x8 plate. Trying to put it on there right. And then we're gonna need a 4x6 plate. Place it like that. Then we're going to need a 2x2 filler piece. We're gonna place that right there. Then we're gonna need another one, but in black. This piece goes right on top of there. Then we're gonna fill all this with these angled pieces going upwards, and we're just gonna fill it up, and I'm gonna do that off camera, so I'll be right back. So I did that off camera, and this is what we have. So basically I filled the whole top there with these angled pieces on both sides, just like that. Okay, and we're gonna place this back right here, and now we're going to need a 2x4 brick. We're gonna place that right there. We're gonna need another one. We're gonna place that right there. And then we're gonna need a 2x2 tile. We're gonna place that right there. Then a 2x2 piece. Place it right there. Another 2x2 tile. And then we're gonna need a 2x3 and a 2x2 brick. We're gonna place those right there. And then we're going to need a 2x10 plate. We're gonna place that right there, and make sure it's hanging out 3 studs, just like that. Then we're going to need another 2x6 plate, just like this. We're gonna place that along there. Then we're going to need a 2x8 plate. Let me just get it out here. This piece right here, we're gonna place that right there. Okay, then we're going to need 9 of these jumper plates, and we're gonna place the first one right there, 1 stud away from the back there, and we're just gonna place them down 1 stud away from the other one, just like this. Just like that. Okay, then we're going to need 2 of these 1x4 plates. We're gonna get 2 and stack them on top. We're gonna make 2 of these. Okay, then we're gonna need a 4x4 plate. We're gonna connect these pieces right under those, just like that. Then we're going to need another 1x4 plate, and after that we're gonna need 4 of these cheese slopes, and we're just gonna place them right on top of that 1x4, making this right here. We're gonna need 2 of these again, And we're just gonna place this right on top of that 4x4 plate, making this shape. Okay, then we're gonna make the other front sight, and for that we're gonna need another hinge piece just like this, and this piece is gonna go right on here, and make sure the hinge piece goes inwards just like that. Okay, then we're going to need 2 of these 1x2 plates. We're gonna stack them on top of each other. Then we're going to need a jumper plate, stack that on there. Then we're gonna place this right on top of that hinge piece, and after that we're going to need a Travis brick, and this is one of these bricks with studs on all 4 sides just like that. And we're going to need a custom rod, which was made with those flexible rods, and it's really short, and we're just gonna stick this piece right in that, on top of that Travis brick. Then we're going to need a cheese slope. We're gonna place that just like that. Then we're going to need 2 of these 1x2 tiles. We're just gonna place them on each side just like that. And this is basically the front sight. Now we're gonna get this piece, and we're gonna place it right on top of there. Push everything down just like that, making that front sight there. And once you fold it down, make sure that the sight is like that. And this is how it's supposed to look, just like that. Okay, and this piece is gonna go right here, 1 stud away from that jumper plate back there. And that's it for that, guys. We're gonna take this piece off from here. Give me a second. So I took that piece off here, and this is it. And now we're gonna make the piece that we made previously, and we're just gonna connect these both just like this. Okay, here it is. And this part was the most confusing part to make, just because of the way it was made, and I do apologize for that. And I hope that the whole video's made sense. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video, which will be part 6. And yeah, guys, I do appreciate that you guys watch, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.